Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So what you're about to see in this video is sort of a mishmash. Let me kind of bring you a little more over here. A mishmash of renovation footage as well as kind of the last of the holiday video vlog stuff. So like the last day that we did Hanukkah, which really wasn't Hanukkah, but we waited until Morgan and Jack were here. So we did like the first 4 days when Morgan was here, and then she left, and then we did the last 4 days just when Jack was here. And then you'll see kind of the end of the renovation. So I thought I would kind of narrate this as I'm, oh, hello, getting ready. As you can see, well, actually, as you can't see, I'm actually sitting at my makeup desk, just like I used to in Kansas City, with my big mirror in front of me. And so yeah, what you can see behind me is David's sink area, and then my sink area is over there. But yeah, my makeup desk is set up. I do have one more box to unpack, and then basically to kind of go through, like, kind of decide what I want to keep. Let me know below if you want to see kind of my process. I'm going to go through about like going through my makeup, probably doing some decluttering, sort of, you know, investing a little more into this low buy, no buy year to kind of go through my things and maybe purge some things that I'm not using, etc. And then the same with my closet. Now, I already unpacked everything and I got rid of a lot just before. I mean, I didn't even like hang up a bunch of stuff. Like I literally just got rid of it as it was coming. I basically took everything as it was coming out of the wardrobes, hung them up on my rail, and went through like each piece and was like, no, yes, no, 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 no. Anyway, so I got rid of all those things, but there were pieces I kept, plus there are definitely things in my closet that have been in my closet since we moved that I'm just not with. And I've been watching a lot of like, not like capsule wardrobe so much, but just kind of like honing in on your personal style and, you know, what makes sense to keep in your wardrobe and you know, that kind of thing. So there are a couple different channels that I've been watching because of that. And so let me know, like I said, if you kind of want to see me go through that process. I'm also reading the book, God, it's by Allison. I'm totally blanking. I'll put it up on the screen here. I'm blanking on it, but I started reading it actually before I went to go help my mom in December, and I took it along with me in hopes to read, but I just never got around to it. But a lot of people have been reading this book. It's basically sort of like how to cultivate your closet and do all those things. Anyway, so let me tell you what you're about to see. So the first part you're going to see, yes, I'm drinking an energy drink, is a little snippet of what the pantry looked like before, just as a reminder for you guys of how ridiculous those shelves were that they originally built, the original contractor. And then you'll see going into when the new shelves are in the process of being built. And anyway, so that part of the renovation, by the way, this foundation by House Labs, this is, I think, the Lady Gaga foundation. I really, really, really like it. I think it's like really nice coverage. It's not like super heavy, kind of an everyday, oh, hello, in my eyebrow, that's nice. I'll take care of that. But anyway, I'm really liking this. So when you see me blend this out, this is essentially one pump worth of foundation. I don't even know if it was one full pump, and I am wearing the shade C43. Maybe that's the shade color. Anyway. So, and if you hear Hannah talking in the background, she's on the phone with her friend, but she's sitting in my room on my bed. Anyway, so you're gonna see me take you through the first part of the renovation footage is essentially the disaster that is our home as the new contractors were beginning and in the midst kind of their work. And you'll also see that fortunately and unfortunately, at the same time, both Morgan and Jack were here. So Morgan stayed with us for a couple days, and then, Jack was here for almost a month. Which was amazing. I characterize it as amazing and yet awful. Not awful, that's not the right word, but amazing yet really sad all in the same time, because the fact that he was here for such a long time made it like he was sort of a fixture in our family again. And, because I hadn't seen Jack since May of 2023. So it had been basically 7 months since I had seen him. And so to have him here for so long was just so amazing. And then, so that then when he left, and I'm going to start getting a little teary-eyed here. When he left, it just felt like there was a hole again, right? Because he was here and it just became very natural, as opposed to, and don't get me wrong, I definitely get emotional when Morgan leaves too. But, if she's only here for like 2 or 3 days, I don't get like used to her being around. And so I don't feel like there's a void, if you want to call it that, when she leaves, because she's not here for that long for me to get used to. So anyway, but my point in all that was to say that they were both here at the same time. So you will see, like, this Jack, we put a bed up because this is before they delivered our couch. So we had like a single bed that Nick had been sleeping on at one point when he was sharing a room with Hannah for like in the summer, like in the beginning of the renovation. So Jack was sleeping on that in the living room, and Morgan was sleeping with Hannah for those couple days. And yeah, but you'll see, it is a complete and utter disaster. Like I feel, and I think I say this, like we went from bad to worse. Like there were a few weeks there where it was just really bad. So I'm going to do some makeup. I will leave you here to watch that footage, and then I'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, they just like cut plywood. Like it can't stay like this. I don't even understand it. But anyway. So excuse my voice as I'm doing this while I'm sick, but this is the sort of first look at the new pantry. You can see they've installed the white shelves and it looks much nicer, but obviously not done. Sorry, just eating a very, very late dinner. It's, I don't even know what time it is. Anyway, I thought I would show you the state of what we're living in right now. We've gone from bad to worse. So we're looking at the front hall here, and obviously some construction materials on the floor, as well as everything is covered up in paper so that, paint doesn't get everything. That's everything that was in the pantry is now all over the kitchen counters. And then, as I mentioned, we are redoing the backsplash because I decided I didn't like that backsplash that I picked before. My own fault, of course. There's Morgan, because at this time, yes, we had both Morgan and Jack staying with us. So Jack was sleeping in the living room. As you can see, that's his single bed there that we just popped up in the middle of the floor. And then Morgan was sleeping in Hannah's room with her. Here's a look at the back hall near my closet. So this is some of the electrical work that they had to do. I don't even understand it, but there's the state of my closet with just stuff in it and all sorts of saws and things thrown in the back there that just don't belong. And then, yeah, just all sorts of things, honestly, where everything wasn't supposed to be. We've got stuff under that bed there and our TV in front and them fixing the walls. And just like I said, a pretty much a disaster all the way around. And yeah, and the tree we promised the kids. Now this is a real pantry. Look, beautiful white shelves that are finished. and clean and no little thingy to block the way. Doesn't it look nice? So happy. Okay, so the next thing I think you're gonna see is the last night of Hanukkah and Nick getting angry at me for filming him while he's got his little alfalfa ponytail in the front of his hair. So his hair was getting super long because he was trying to grow it so he could get a perm, which he did get a perm, which I was very skeptical about, I will tell you, but it looks amazing. And he looks even so much more like his brother now with the perm, because his hair is obviously kind of curly and wavy, and before his hair was super straight. So now he definitely looks more like Jack, which he's always looked like Jack, but now even more so without the facial hair, clearly. Anyway, so he's been trying to keep it off his face. Like, this was during winter break, and because also he was hoping that some of his like teenage acne would get better if he kept, like, he had a whole bunch on his forehead. And I was like, honey, you've got, because your hair is just in your face and on your forehead and you sweat and whatever. And so he basically spent all of winter break with this like unicorn ponytail on the top of his head. It was very cute. So anyway, so you'll see some of that. You'll see the last day of Hanukkah, the last day of the punch boxes, Jack and Hannah playing guitar, which was super cute. Hannah wanted a guitar, so she's been like, was using winter break and things to learn. And yeah, just super cute. So I'll let you go watch that.
And ring finger, you're gonna go on the G, E, A, D, G, B, with the D, G, and B strings.
Every good boy does fine.
No, Hannah said it was eat all day, get big, easy.
No, you can't do that. That's not how it works.
I don't know if that means mute or don't play it.
The X?
Just means don't strum it,
the
yeah.
X.
Yeah, don't strum.
Okay, so then don't strum the low E. Not quite. Close. Play each individual one, see what it sounds like.
Sure.
Yeah, you got some mutant going on there.
Mutant.
Mutant, like it's being muted.
Oh, muted. Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah.
Another day, another victory. No, bruh, no, bruh.
Oh my god, must you be so
What a total shocker. Scratch offs.
I call.
No, bruh, no, bruh. No, bruh.
Skeleton scratch
Mom,
off.
if I see this on your channel, I'm suing for
Alright, well, now you
defamation.
better have coins.
Hannah, what are we doing?
Gingerbread. You can actually eat gingerbread there. It's cardboard. Or plastic.
Plastic. So,
Do you want to see what I'm doing?
Alright, guys, it's going to get big on Christmas like big bubs.
you're going to the gym?
Well,
You're going to the gym?
that way I can be like, yeah.
I might hit the roof. Like that. That's the roof. Okay, you might need to do this. I'm too scared.
Blake Blakeman, make the call here.
I think there's cardboard on the ground.
Wondering if the Chiefs got set or not.
Merry Christmas, everybody. If you are celebrating, I will show you the final result of the gingerbread house that Hannah and I did, and then I will show you what it is that we use. I have had this literally, I think, since the twins were like 3, maybe 4, so it's at least 10 years old. I'll try to find it or something similar and link it below for you, because it is a game changer if you like to do gingerbread houses, because you literally can use it over and over again. It's a hard plastic that you like snap together, and when you're done, you just simply like take a knife and like kind of take off all the stuff. It basically like comes off in sheets, you know, the icing and everything, and then you just put them in the top rack of the dishwasher, wash it, and you're all good, and you can start all over again. So like when they were little, we used to do a Valentine's Day and a Halloween and, you know, a holiday, and basically anything you want, any holiday you'd like, or not holiday, that you'd like to celebrate. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like. So here you are. I just have it on a placemat. As you can see, we've got our little door. Unfortunately, I should have probably bought some additional decor. I couldn't find gumdrops, and I couldn't find the like round peppermints, you know, those always look good on here too. But anyway, it turned out nicely. We've got a little M&M chimney and our little people all around. So anyway, this is what it is. It's called the Candy Cottage. I used to get them, or this, at a holiday mart that our junior league in Kansas City used to put on. And so it was it was basically like going to a holiday or a Christmas market, but indoors. Anyway, I'm sure other brands are probably doing this now. I've bought it as a gift for a couple of people for like baby gifts or whatever. And I have no idea whether this company is still in business, but that is their phone number. I think that was back, like I said, before really even people had websites. But, you know, it comes obviously with the book of a whole bunch of ideas, but clearly the idea is just to do what you want. So yeah, that's what it's called. The last thing then you're gonna see is when the movers came. So this is actually not that long ago, just a few days ago actually from when I'm filming. Not entirely sure when you're gonna see this vlog, maybe like the middle of this coming week, I don't know. Anyway, and yeah, you'll see kind of the disaster that, like I said, was the house after the movers came, and all the boxes and the disarray, like I said, of moving. But the good news is we moved. Our stuff is here. Yeah, so I guess let me give you a little update while I'm doing this eyeshadow. Let me give you a little update on kind of where we are as far as the renovation. So basically, the renovation is done. Yay! And what is left to do are just a couple of very minimal things. So actually, David's faucet behind me here has been leaking ever since the original contractors put it in. I don't think it's a function of the previous contractors, because the new plumber actually looked at it and he determined it was the faucet is faulty. So David ordered a new one, so the plumber has to come back and reinstall that. So that's all that the plumber needs to do. The electrician has to come back for the electrical inspection, and that same day before they do the inspection, he's going to come reinstall the light that was in the hallway. So you guys probably won't remember, but we had them install like these 2 lights in the hallway back by my closet, just because it's pretty dark back there. I mean, it's not that bad when my light is on in my closet, but anyway, it's just nice to have some extra light. Plus that's where my Peloton is going, so it's just, like I said, nice to kind of have some extra light. Well, they had to take down one of the lights when they were redoing the whole electrical box thing, which you will have seen earlier in this vlog. So they took that off and they have not had a chance to reinstall that. So the electrician is going to come do that. And then there is an outlet in Hannah's room that, like, I don't know what happened to it. It's like missing actually, like the actual box that the outlet sits in is missing. It's very strange. I don't really understand it. Again, the old contractor, it's nothing that they did. I believe it was like that prior to when we moved in. So he needs to come, when he comes to do the other stuff, he'll hopefully fix her outlet, because it's basically just like hanging out of the wall right now. So yeah, so that is where we are. And yeah, hopefully once we get, you know, everything put away, I've got a couple more boxes to unpack still, not a whole lot, just a couple boxes of like decor kind of stuff. And we need to obviously put all of the pictures and everything, artwork on the wall. I have a couple of new furniture pieces and some things from IKEA coming in the next 2 days. to kind of help put some things kind of together. So I'm not sure, like I said, when you'll kind of see the full reveal, but you'll get a little sneak peek of what things kind of look like. And yeah, so with that, so there you can see my little corner where I was filming, but yeah, this is now the state of our master bedroom. Just have one wardrobe there, along with a whole bunch of things shoved in my closet that don't go in my closet, and my makeup desk is where it is supposed to be now. This Peloton is not going here. It's just moved out of the way because it's going there in front of the door, but we needed the movers to be able to get in to there. Here's some more of this. Hannah's room is actually fine because there was really only one box that she didn't have. Nick's room is a disaster. A disaster in the making. He's like taken out a bunch of his memorabilia, and this shirt that's right there, he literally wore from when he was in kindergarten until basically 5th grade, and he had every single school picture taken with that shirt every year, except for one. I think he forgot, or he had like to do a retake or something. Here's the state of the living room. The kitchen's not horrible. I've been unpacking some boxes as they brought them in. Obviously got stuff on this piece that they also just brought. Most of that is probably gonna go back into a storage facility somewhere. Got some miscellaneous stuff there. There's my Keep All 45. A bunch of stuff that's in the pantry that also doesn't belong here, but most of this is returns that just got shoved in here in the meantime. So yeah, overall, I would say not horrible. Probably the worst is our bedroom here. And yeah, I really am not looking forward to going through those wardrobes. I'm really not. Yeah, I'm just looking at these boxes and they're so, like, look at the state of that wardrobe box. That's really pathetic. But, you know, it was moved from our house into storage in Kansas City, where we had, honestly, a storage unit that was way too small for what we had. So they had stuff literally packed to the ceiling in that storage, like, locker, whatever, room. And so they stacked wardrobes on top of each other and other things that clearly, like I said, crushed, as you can see, the wardrobes. Then obviously they got moved, those got moved cross country and got put in storage. Sorry, trying to keep the light. Put in storage here in New York. And then now they've just been moved for a third time. Yeah. So anyway, fun times coming ahead. I have no idea when you'll see this video or when you'll see the finished, like, kind of product thing, but yeah, it's all here. Don't know when I'll show it to you or when it will find homes, but it's all here. Hey friends, so for those of you who were so sweet in my last video and told me how nice I looked being sick, I said that was makeup. This is how I really look when I'm sick, which is sort of like, you know, death warmed over. But anyway, I realized I didn't do an outro for this video, so I just wanted to come on here and tell you thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing the final reveal. I know I am very much looking forward to doing the final reveal, but unfortunately being under the weather has definitely given us a setback as far as like getting things done. I still have not put my bags away. They're all just still in dust bags, just basically lined on the shelves. I don't know why I'm procrastinating with that, but just a lot of this seems very overwhelming to me right now. I don't really know why. I did go through my makeup so that, you know, one thing at a time. How did they say, what's the phrase, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So I'm trying to do that, even though this really isn't an elephant. It's more like a small mammal. But anyway, sorry for the sniffling. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you would give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, consider it. It's free. Just click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell. And if you haven't had enough of me yet, hopefully sounding much better than I do now, there'll be another video up here for you to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.